In this video, I want to go over some pretty uplifting news if you've been in the market to pick up a Nintendo Switch, as it looks like Nintendo Switches are finally starting to come back in stock. They're still relatively hard to find, especially standalone, but I'm seeing them come in stock on more platforms and e-tailers more and more. And as of the recording of this video, there are actually bundles available to buy from GameStop.com, so you might want to jump on that if you're interested. They're kind of expensive as far as bundles go, but you do get some additional stuff with it, so we'll highlight that. And also, a brand new rumor is suggesting that there are going to be no Nintendo Directs at all in the near future. We'll go over that, and that does seem rather likely. So first of all, if you've been in the market to pick up a Nintendo Switch, it's been a rough go for you for the last few months. Nintendo Switches have been incredibly expensive, with production, I guess, being short, demand being very high with the release of Animal Crossing and so many other major titles that it's pretty hard to get your hands on a Switch. And if you go on eBay and look up a Nintendo Switch, the price is absolutely disgusting, and I do not want you guys to be spending $500 to $700 on a Switch. I know some of you guys got the buff stimulus check and you got $1,200, whatever the case may be, but to drop $500 to $700 on a Nintendo Switch, that is something that I don't think you guys should be doing. However, right now, if you go on GameStop.com, they actually had the Nintendo Switch, the base console, in stock for a little bit. $300 the regular price, and that went out of stock very quickly. However, as of the recording of this video, they still have the bundles in stock. So they have Mario Kart 8 bundles, Super Smash Bros. Bundle, Animal Crossing bundles. That includes the game. You get a Switch controller, and then you get some other goodies with it as well. It's $445, so still pretty expensive, given that a regular Switch should run you back $300, but you do get a game, you get some other stuff with it, so the price is a little bit more justified. And hey, it's still better than dropping $500 on eBay, especially because you do get a game as well. And I've been seeing more and more on platforms like Amazon, Best Buy, they are getting the Switches back in stock. The $300 base Switch is coming in stock more and more, and the Switch Lite I've been seeing be in stock pretty regularly. So if you guys have been in the market for a Switch, just keep your eyes open. Look at the stock options on Best Buy, Amazon, and GameStop. Those are really the three platforms I would probably keep your eyes on. Maybe have an eye on Target as well, because I've been seeing they are getting Switches in and out, and really, it does come in and out. I imagine some people actually want to buy the Switch, but I also imagine there are a lot of resellers that are hounding the e-tailers on whenever they get a Switch, and then they can resell it and make a pretty good profit off that, given that the prices they're going for on eBay, again, are very disgusting, and I don't want you guys to be spending that kind of money. Nevertheless, as of the recording of this video, bundles are in stock and Switches are coming in and out of stock, so definitely keep your eyes open and you should be able to pick one up at a respectable price. Alright, moving on from that, here is some possibly disappointing news for a lot of you guys. There may be no new Nintendo Directs at all in the near future. A brand new rumor stemming from Siliconera late in April 2020, a rumor appeared that suggesting that Nintendo has seemingly canceled its June 2020 Nintendo Direct. The company usually has a briefing at E3. As an addendum to that rumor, it seems that we might not be seeing any Nintendo Directs at all in the near future thanks to VentureBeat. Essentially, it seems that Nintendo has been telling its partners to find other ways to announce their big news, as it's now planning to hold a Nintendo Direct presentation anytime soon. As such, first-party and third-party titles coming to Nintendo Switch are likely going to be announced out of the blue or through third parties via their own channels. One example of that, obviously, recently we had the announcement of Paper Mario: The Origami King. It's not like they held a giant event to announce that game. While that game was heavily rumored, that was from outside Nintendo sources. It's not like Nintendo originated those rumors. And then we just got an announcement seemingly out of nowhere, and that game is actually coming out relatively soon in July. Kind of crazy how things come together so quickly, but do expect third parties to also be just dropping information on social media and things of that nature to get the ball rolling on their Switch announcements, because Nintendo isn't going to be holding any dedicated events. Obviously, it's a little bit different with Microsoft and Sony, because Microsoft and Sony are in the position where they have to be promoting next generation platforms. Nintendo at this point, they're just promoting big games, heavy hitters, and even if they don't hold a Nintendo Direct, at the end of the day, their games are still going to sell incredibly well. I just really feel that way about Nintendo first-party titles. They're at a level at this point where, regardless about the promotional material, their games resonate with consumers at such a high level, especially the notable franchises like a Paper Mario, like, let's say, a Metroid game got some information or a new gameplay trailer. It's going to be all over social media and the internet very, very quickly, even if there isn't a dedicated Nintendo Direct event. Are Nintendo Direct events beneficial? Absolutely, especially from third-party announcements, but I think if a game's big enough, it's gonna gain traction regardless if there's a direct or not. Nevertheless, it is unfortunate news, but let's hope that there will be another Nintendo Direct sometime in August or maybe September. However, by that point, you would think that the majority of the games that would be coming this holiday season and in the fall, they would be announced already and starting to be ready to go. But that's gonna conclude this video. Again, Nintendo Switches are coming in and out of stock. Definitely keep your eyes open, and you should be able to pick one up at a decent price point. As far as Nintendo Directs go, I wouldn't expect one anytime in the near future, but do keep your eyes open on social media, as more Nintendo Switch game announcements should be coming very, very soon. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.